Hello and welcome to the Sister Wife Podcast. This is your host speaking, Dylan, and my co-host. Go ahead, Matt.
Welcome to Mike's On.
Welcome to the Mike's On podcast, because if you're going to say it with the mic on. We are doing a couples podcast today. This is my husband, Dylan.
This is my boyfriend, Matthew.
Ugh, boyfriend, gross.
We're in person. For the first time ever, we are in person. This is our first guest. Give a round of applause. So today we are going to do a Who Knows Each Other Better. We've been together for how long?
12 years.
That's not true at all. We've been together for
6 years.
almost 9 years. 8.5 actually. And I guarantee we're going to lose this. Go ahead and give your...
We've been together almost 2 years, and I bet we'll ace this.
What is... Stop. Be so for real. You have to stop. I want my arm here.
This is my better angle.
What's the other person's favorite TV show right now? You guys answer first.
Grey's Anatomy. Easy. Boom.
I know.
Although, if I'm not here, it's that show about the thing that doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
It's these terrible actors.
Yeah,
Terrible actors. They happen to be Asian.
Matthews is, I don't know the name of it. Some war show.
Sir Duncan and the Tall.
Okay, there's that. I didn't know the name.
What's my favorite TV show right now? Go ahead and...
She likes the vegetable dating podcast.
I'm watching Vanderpump Villa right now.
That's her favorite TV
That's
show.
kind of my go-to at the moment. I have no clue what his favorite TV show is right now. I can't even guess, to be honest. We're watching Breaking Bad together. What's your favorite TV show right now? We did not know the answer for each other, by the way. And I picked the question. He doesn't know his favorite TV show.
I don't have a favorite TV show.
All right, so I couldn't have one even if I wanted to. 1 point for Matthew and Babe. We need a whiteboard. Okay. What is the other person's dream vacation spot?
Okay, what's my dream?
Somewhere out in the middle of nowhere.
No, my dream vacation spot.
Was my answer.
Oh, what have I talked about where I want to go? Okay, fine. That's wrong.
I know it is, and I know I should know why it's wrong.
Okay,
I'm gonna
yours
reflect on that.
is probably somewhere in Europe. What is y'all's?
Alaska.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, I'm going to say the same for you. Is that your dream vacation spot?
No.
We've talked about it. Is New York yours?
No.
I have no clue what yours is.
Montana. Hiking through Montana would be awesome.
I think Alaska would be really, really cool. I don't know if it's like my ultimate dream vacation spot, but it's top 5 of now. I don't know what my top 1 is. What? I don't know if it's my like maybe. I don't know. I don't even have an answer for the question, to be fair. Okay, what is the other person's most annoying habit? This is more try not to start a fight and less of who can win.
Okay, what's my annoying habit?
I'm going to say Bree does everything perfect.
Oh, shut up.
And
Be for
I
real.
love her so much. And she doesn't have any annoying habits.
Just be honest.
Bree's annoying habit is that when
Okay, let me tell you.
I'm totally willing to make food for her, she'll say she's not hungry.
That's a fact. Your annoying habit? Oh, is you do not close the shower curtain.
Yeah. But I've started recently. I've really gotten good at it.
Okay, when he's showering, yes.
Past
But
couple
like when you
days.
open the shower curtain, he leaves it open and it angers me.
Past couple days I've been on my shit.
What's that really big pet peeve of mine that I can't think of it? It'll come to me.
What's my most annoying habit?
You refuse to take advice.
Your most annoying habit is how you see everything in black and white. No, okay, I changed mine. Your most annoying habit is how you do the same thing over and over and expect different results. Like,
Give me an example.
I don't know, and it's taking too long for you to remember anything. So, what's one thing the other person's most dramatic about?
Dishes.
Your
Reason
most...
being, wife refuses to let anybody in her kitchen.
Yeah, stay out of my kitchen. But I also hate doing dishes. You're most dramatic about...
Nothing isn't perfect.
You're so funny.
How long do I stare at the camera for? before I-
Stop, weirdo. You're most dramatic about getting food on your hands. It's actually, it's ridiculous how annoying you are. He won't even eat pizza with his hands, but he'll go and castrate a pig. No problem. With his bare hands, by the way. All right, your guys' turn.
I have 2. Yours is changing cat litter. You're dramatic about that.
It's the worst.
And if he has a crash out, he can have big emotions, and he's kind of dramatic.
Sometimes big guys feel big things. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna say Bree's most dramatic thing is your relationship with Boaz. Because you guys are like siblings. They'll argue like siblings with each other all day long.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Yep.
Clarify, we don't fight all the time, but when we do,
But they will bicker. They will bicker
We
like
bicker like
siblings.
Yeah.
Like
It's
siblings.
pretty dramatic.
I do feel like I bicker with all the time. You pick the first one. That's getting muted. What's something that annoyed me about you recently?
Yeah, you guys go first.
Recently, I've been a good boy. I feel like I've been a very good boy. And I think probably nothing.
No, we got some good
I think probably absolutely nothing because I've been an angelic good boy. I've had a really good week and a half. Now, if we want to go back 2 weeks, that's a different story. But if we want to go back a week and a half, good boy.
Recently, what I've done to annoy Dylan was set up this podcast.
Alright, the question is, do I read it and then look at the camera, or do I look at the camera and then read it? What's our most common argument about? Our most common argument is about parenting styles.
We
We're not
mostly
perfect couples over here.
No,
we mostly just bicker.
like a reoccurring argument we don't have. We're pretty good about squashing it and not ever having to revisit that argument.
Yeah.
But I don't know about bickering. Okay, I think we maybe just are too still new to have because there's not something that actually because we don't really argue. I'll say this, when we are arguing, you can get just a little defensive, and that's what I argue about.
I know I get defensive. I say I get defensive.
But we don't argue.
And oftentimes I know that I've gotten defensive in things, and then I apologize for getting defensive, and that's what leads to
We're
our.
just good at communicating right now. I don't think we're not 9 years deep.
Yeah, 9 years.
We got
is-
9 years
yeah.
of arguing. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have that yet.
Because we've had arguments. They've also
But they're not reoccurring.
we've been building our relationship, whereas you guys.
So your arguments are about specific topics and or situations.
Yes, because we're not where the bickering is yet.
What would you say is your most common situation that causes you to argue?
I feel like we argue most about work because the position I'm in doesn't have a structure to it. And there are often times where I'll be there later than what I expect. Like me giving her a realistic time of when I'm going to come home. I want to promise that I'll be home earlier because I want to think I'll be home earlier when I should just give her the later time that I'm going to be home and be like, it's going to be late.
So he'll
But-
say he's coming home at 8 and then be home at 10. So I just know he's not coming home at 8.
Yeah.
My argument in this is what he needs, if he's continuing this lifestyle, he needs to make it more family based
Yeah.
versus.
So
what
I
he's
would say
doing.
that would be our main argument is like, and this is what I talked to Dylan about while you ladies were at the store, is me finding potentially another career that leads to a better balance of family and work life.
Good questions and answers. What is something that you wish your significant other did more often?
Something that I wish Dylan did more often is to give me like 15 minutes of kids free time. You do it sometimes. I just wish you did it more often.
I'm gonna say I wish Bree prioritized her health in terms of food and ate more. You'll skip meals at a time and you'll skip breakfast and lunch, and then it genuinely affects you. So something I wish you did was
Ate more?
eat more. And I'll
Coffee,
see you and I'll be like,
water.
here's food. Here is food. Eat. What is one thing that you do for your partner that you know is a fail-safe will make them feel better? And it's not that.
Directed at me. Yeah, I know you're saving yourself, but save me.
If I scratch his back, fail safe always loves it 10 out of 10 every time.
I gotta feel the moment. Because sometimes, like when you're really sad, a hug will make you feel good. But other times, when you're really sad and I touch you, you just want to punch me. So I kind of gotta read the room.
Okay, so like a fail safe is what he said.
You don't have a failsafe. Your emotions are all over the place. Is our
One time he brought me fake flowers hot glued to sticks.
In my defense, I was in. No, let me say the situation. I was in Lowe's. They had flowers at the register. They were pretty flowers. I was like, you know what? My wife would like these flowers. I bought the flowers, took them home, gave them to her. She loved them with 10 seconds of love. Then retreated to, these are fake flowers.
I said, these are so pretty, honey, but you realize these are fake flowers hot glued onto sticks.
Did not realize they were fake.
Hot glued onto sticks?
They were pretty, and I was like, my wife would love them.
Okay, I'm not gonna side with Dylan on that. Knowing Dylan, the thought was there.
The thought was what counts.
Yeah.
So, in my defense, I didn't smell or feel the flowers. It was all visual.
They were on kebab sticks.
So are normal flowers. I grew
They're
up.
on kebab sticks.
The-
Hot glued.
They looked they looked pretty. I thought of my wife and I bought the flowers.
And that I did appreciate in the moment, but I just could not help but to laugh that they were hot glued onto kebab sticks.
My failsafe is
About me?
yeah,
Oh.
letting Bree sleep in and getting up with Bo and making him breakfast and getting him ready for school
Yeah.
is the key to start a day.
Yours would be getting you coffee or having your coffee ready in the morning. Okay, I'm asking a question now. To fulfill your partner's quality time bucket, what do you think you have to do to fill Aaliyah's quality time? When you guys get a moment to just actually you and her hang out, what is something that she would want to do to feel like loved and close to you and not dirty?
Talk with me listening.
Wrong. I would love to go do museums or antique stores.
Like physical things to do? I thought it was emotion based.
That's quality time.
I read the question wrong.
You didn't read it wrong, you heard it wrong. You can't have siblings and spouses in a video together.
I just.
Physical? Then yes, what she said.
Okay.
But am I supposed to answer for myself?
No, Aaliyah, no answers for you.
Probably like watching a show together for quality time. Is that correct? Okay, cool.
So Breeze is a two-part, right? Because there's the moment where it's like, have I just gotten home from work? Sit down and play the questions game, which means that Bree asks me as many questions as she can until I am tired of answering them.
But quality time, that's not
Quality time, date night, go out, have a good dinner, come home, cuddle, watch a movie, talk. It depends. Sometimes watch a movie we care about. Most of the time, it's putting on a show that we are willing to talk over and just blabbing.
Yeah, because we don't get a lot of quality time together. So when
Yeah.
we do, I like to
Yeah.
talk
we,
his ear off.
Yeah, we
Catch up on
We're
my
gossipers too. We like to
love
gossip.
to gossip.
Gossip is numero uno. Good gossip. Good gossip.
Yes.
She's like the worst gossiper on the planet.
Because gossiping's a sin.
Okay. All right, next question. Dude, stop burping. I'm not playing.
Quality time for you. I would say the same thing. Either cooking, you would cooking a meal,
Yeah.
us sitting down and eating that meal together.
Yeah. That is.
That's it. That's
Yeah. Me cooking for you and us listening to music and
Yeah.
yapping while I cook.
That would be his answer.
Cooking together?
No, I'm sitting drinking wine,
Bree doesn't
yapping
touch
his.
a thing.
I'm sitting on the counter yapping,
Yeah.
and he's making dinner.
And we've got Van Morrison playing.
That's his favorite.
We got candles going.
Yeah.
The animals have been fed.
Everything's good, quiet.
Everyone's asleep.
So-
We're just yapping,
Chilling.
cooking, eating, a lot of eating.
Yeah.
Next question. What is your significant other's most used phrase?
Do you have an answer for mine?
No.
I have an answer for mine.
I'm gonna answer for him. Okay, Matthews would be Wagwan Brethren.
Fun.
It's
Medea man. Yours would be Boaz Michael.
no, Matthew. Like for real. It would be truly.
Truly is a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know about phrase, but Dylan used to be a big frickin' guy. Everything was frickin'. You asked the question, so what's your answer for me?
I don't have an answer for this one.
My most used phrase is get out of my kitchen and dear Jesus. Dylan's most used phrase is not saying anything at all, actually.
That's fair.
Alright, next question. What's something I think I'm good at, but I'm not?
Dylan thinks he can make those jokes, but the second anybody else does.
I thought it was funny.
Something that the other person thinks they're good at.
Okay. What was the question?
Something that you think you're good at, but you're not.
Yeah, you're answering for your spouse.
All right, do you have an answer for me?
I could say some things that'll stir some shit up.
You already did for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, but like these are not true, but if I said it, it'd be funny.
To who?
To me, like if I said cooking.
You're getting hit. Don't say that. You're getting domestic violence.
Some things that Aaliyah thinks she's good at, but she's not, is...
Yeah, this one. Why'd you pick this one?
We started this podcast saying that you had been happily together for 8.5 years.
We didn't say happily.
If I'm gonna go into detail, because I think, as mentioned earlier, in such black and white,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
it's already hard enough for outside people to try and figure me out, which tells something about me, because somebody I've been with for 9 years still has a difficult time of figuring me out.
He's just so complex and not like the other girls.
I'm not. You made it.
I think that Bree loves to organize, but also absolutely hates it.
Oh, it's my 80.
Things will be organized in the most random way, and it won't make
No,
any sense.
Do.
Or it'll be organized, but like maybe not put up. Does that make sense?
No, because everything is organized.
It's like organized chaos.
I don't know what you're referring to because our house is put great.
Facts.
I did everything and it's great.
Facts.
So you just don't know where things are.
Could be. Could be.
My organizing's great.
Could
It
be.
has a system. It has a system. Maybe my cleaning is not my cleaning. I do piles. I have to force myself to stay in one room, or I'll end up in 7 different rooms and everything's. But that's just my
That's
ADHD.
more of where I'm going with
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Yes, my cleaning style, like he can stay in a room and clean that room and be done. I will find something and be in a different room for 30 minutes, and then I'll be in this
Yeah.
room. Yeah, but everything's put away and it has a system, so that is false. And I know the question is what I think I'm good at. I'm good at that because it makes sense. When you do things that don't make sense.
Facts.
Decorating. He thinks he's good at decorating and he's not, but that's my answer. Just, you want to put your like Star Wars toys up.
Those toys are collectibles.
Dylan thinks he's good at keeping his car clean and keeping his garage clean, and he's really not. It's disgusting and it's a mess, and it's never once been actually clean. When he thinks it's clean, it's still not. It's still gross.
It's not that it's gross. The definition is called chaotic organization. I know where everything is.
It runs in the family.
Siblings.
I know where everything is.
If you haven't picked up, that is my brother.
What do you remember about the day we met?
I remember taking your hammock and asking you to use it because my friends were in the other boys' hammock. I wanted to sit with my friends, and I
remember it being the Michigan versus State football game,
do remember that too.
and I'm not a big football fan, but I wanted to watch it because my friends wanted to watch it, and I walk in the back room and some random chick is sitting in my hammock.
I asked.
You didn't ask.
I asked.
You asked while you were in the hammock.
After I got in it, I asked.
And I remember sitting against the wall being like, man, I wish I would have my hammock right now.
We should have shared it.
Yeah, I sat against the wall watching the football game.
I do remember, and I don't like football at all. I do remember to this day that being the most like impressive and engaging football game that I've ever watched in my life. It must have been something about that moment. And Dylan was backflipped. He was known as the flippy kid. But yeah, we were
Yeah, like
16.
remember the first day that you interacted with your
Like
significant
eyes laid on him.
Him crashing out because there was no duck.
Yeah.
So
That's
we met at work.
Yeah.
But I took an order and they got duck and it was like 45 minutes gone by and I
Yep.
go to fire that ticket and there was no duck prepared. So he literally crashes out. He's like slamming refrigerators, throwing trash
Yeah.
cans.
And to put this in perspective, the duck at our restaurant takes 3 days to prepare. So it's a whole process, right? And we had duck that night, but the guy who was responsible for cooking the duck never told me when he ran out. So we're going into service. We have been selling duck all night. So I have her ticket, which is 45 minutes old, which we need to be selling that food. And now she's going to the table when they're expecting their food, telling them we don't have that duck. And yeah, slammed some doors and threw some trash cans. Yeah.
I understand that. What's your first impression of her?
I thought
Stop yelling into the mic. It's so loud. I'm so sorry.
Bree was a city girl.
Yeah.
I thought she was a bougie, wealthy city girl. She came in with her blonde hair, skinny, nice boots, tattoos, looked good, had her hair done, nails done. I thought she was a city girl.
He had no clue about your redneck white trash upbringing.
Because I was wearing an athletic suit because I just got my hair done, or I worked out, got my hair done, and I was going to go run errands. So I came out just got my hair freshly bleached, like blonde.
Yeah, you didn't look like white trash.
Like she does now.
Like I do now.
What's one word that you live by? If you can summarize your code.
Determination.
You're not answering for me, you're answering for yourself. But that's a good one.
What's one word?
If you could summarize yourself in one word, what would it be?
Motherhood.
It would be passion.
I would be driven.
Unashamed. I got it tattooed on me.
Like the white trash hillbillies we all are. America.
Unashamed. Okay, thanks y'all so much for watching and having the boys join us. Sorry, this was a little bit chaotic, but y'all stay tuned for the next week's episode. Also, if there's any brand deals or sponsorships that want to partner with us, feel free to check out our business email in our bio and see y'all in the next video.